Greetings! This is Onithunder. Well, are you having fun with Hearthstone's newest expansion, Murder at Castle Nathria? Whether you're playing Imp Warlock, or Control Shaman, or Evolution Shaman, or those Thievery Priests, or Rogues, I think? And maybe Nature Druid? Or is it the Volatile Skeleton Mages? Whatever it is, I hope you're having fun. If not, maybe hopefully this patch elevate you of sort. Anyway, regardless, whatever, we have a balance update here, alright? Here's a patch 24.0.3, which also there's an event for the Cthulhu mercenary. You can start doing his tasks right now. Alright? Okay, if you'd like to see more content like these, let me know in the comment section below. And hit that subscribe button for more videos like these, or maybe Hearthstone, or Warcraft, or any other games whatsoever. And of course the Disney bell. Okay? And speaking on my channel, I recently uploaded the all Murder at Castle Nathria legendary cards animations. You can check it out on my channel. Alright? Pretty much I tried my best to put all the card animation will be their normal gameplays, infused tokens and such. Pretty much all of them. So check it out. Okay? Okay then, let's get into it. Pretty much the patch is already here, so you can check it out right now. Okay, dev comment. The current power level of the top decks after the launch of Murder at Castle Nathria is pretty close to the level that we'd like it to be. We're happy with decks like Imp Warlock and Control Shaman being powerful, but we're less happy with the power level of the weakest classes. So while we did a few touches to the top decks with the goal of reducing play against frustration, the primary goal of this patch was to elevate the classes that are struggling in the current meta. Okay, the following cards have been adjusted down in their power. It's time for nerfs! Okay, Celestial Alignment. Ooh, that's a one controversial card. Okay. Before, set each player to 0 mana crystals, set the cost of all cards in hand and decks to 1. Now, set your mana crystal to 0, set the cost of all cards in your hand and deck to 1. So what does it mean? It means that you're the only person who will be affected. As for your opponent, it's not. So you will be benefiting on this one. Kinda pretty much reminds me of what was that card? It's called the one in the expansion, the Grand Tournament, where you discard all your cards, I think, and pretty much they become discard all your mana. I mean, yeah. I forgot it. Yeah. I think Astral something. Yeah. Astral Recall, I think. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay, dev comment. We hear you. Alignment has been a frustrating card to play against for a while now, and has remained that way after the release of Murder at Castle Nathria. Even if it is not a balanced outlier, this change is targeted at removing as much of that frustration as possible, while still retaining the primary effect for players who enjoy the big turns it can allow. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Stag Spirit Wild Seed. Alright, the old card says dormant for 3 turns. When this awakens, equip a 4/2 Great Bow. Now, they just reduce its attack power by 1 point. The weapon. Okay. The Wild Seed package has been a fun addition to Hunter, but Stag Spirit Wild Seed has been putting out much more face damage than we intended. We hope the Wild Seeds will remain a key part of Hunter decks going forward, but will be a little less ubiquitous across all Hunter archetypes. Ubiquitous. Again, I think. How does it sound? Just give me a moment. Where is that? Google Translate. Let's see. Aha. Okay, Google. How does it sound?
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Alright. And in Arabic it says
واسع الانتشار.
واسع الانتشار. Yeah, no need to say انتشاري. Okay. Alright. Okay then. Okay, let's go for the next one. Snowfall Guardian. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was 3/3 Battlecry freeze. All other minions gain 1/1 for each for the minion. And now it's 5/5 while it's still 6. Okay. So they buffed it, but it just only freezes all other minions. You gain something, but you will lose something. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Free Shaman almost dead with this one. Yeah. Control Shaman has been one of the most dominant decks since the expansion launch. A big part of their power comes from their ability to repeatedly freeze enemy boards, while also pressuring their life totals. Thanks to Snowfall Guardian, we hope that by removing the pressure this card applies, it will be less difficult for players to navigate. Yeah, if you've been having fun with the Freeze Shaman, yeah, pretty much now it sucks. I think. I don't know. How about you let me know in the comment section below, eh? Okay then. File Library. Before, it gives a friendly minion 1/1, repeat for each imp you control. And now it's give a minion 1/1 for each imp you control. What? It says here friendly minion, but now it's give a minion. Okay. We're happy to see that Imp Warlock has been one of the top performing decks in this expansion, but a little bit too much of its power is coming from the burst damage this single card allows. We're lightly touching the Vile Library because we don't want it to go away. We just want to bring the deck more in line with the other decks in the meta. Okay. Alright. Hey look! This is a wild card! Kobold Illusionist. Before it was cost 4, now it's cost 5. Big Rogue has developed into a powerhouse that too constantly summons powerful minions too early in the game for players to meaningfully interact. We're adding a mana cost to Kobold Illusionist to slow the deck down and break up some of its inconsistency. The above are crafted cards, as well as Spirit Poacher, Stag Charge, Wild Spirits, and Aralon, will be eligible for full dust refunds for 2 weeks following patch 24.0.3. So you have 2 weeks to get the refunds. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, now the following cards have been adjusted up in their power. It's time for buffers! Okay. Relic Vault. Before it was 3, and now it's 2 cost. Sweet. Relic extension. Before it was 2, now it's 1. Okay, relics are a fun and a flavorful new archetype for Castle Nathria, but they haven't had their chance to shine. We're hoping that a couple of buffs will make these cards easier to squeeze into turns, and make the whole package feel better to try in a variety of decks. Okay. Bibliomite? Bibliomite, okay. It was 4-4, now it's a 5-4. 1 extra attack. Okay. Magnifying Glaive. It was 2-2, now it's a 3-2. We're a little too safe on the numbers for the new aggro Demon Hunter cards. We hope these buffs will make the low hand size deck a little more appealing. Abyssal Depths. It was 4, now it's 3. Alright. Battleworn Vanguard. Before it was 2-1, now it's a 2-2. Ironbound Brute. It was 8, now it's 7. Demon Hunter has been struggling in a big way this expansion. We felt that changes to new cards alone might not be enough to bring the power level of this class in line with the rest of this meta. So we're buffing a few older cards to help bridge the gap. We're hoping that Abyssal Depths can now function as a powerful tool for a variety of Demon Hunter decks, new and old alike. The reverts to Battlesworn Vanguard and Ironbound Brute should make them more attractive options for the class. Brute me dude. Alright. Legendary Invitation generated by the Countess. Alright. It was before 3, now it costs 2. As the big reward for the pure Paladin archetype, the Countess wasn't well rewarding enough. This change should make her feel better in decks that are willing to pay the cost of cutting all neutral deck cards. Yeah, fair enough. Stand Against Darkness. It was 5, now it's 4. Warhorse Trader. Your Silverhand recruits have +1 attack. Now it's 2. And Taunt. Oh! Yay, what is this buff? Oh! Well, Paladin's gonna be happy this time. Promotion. Before, give a Silverhand recruit 3-3. Now it's give a Silverhand recruit 3-3 and a taunt. Oh! Look at them, they're partying with this buff. The new Silverhand archetype has come up much shorter than we hoped it would. Cards like Stand Against Darkness and Warhorse Trainer were simply not at the power level of modern Hearthstone, so we're buffing them up to see what they can do in this new age. To top it off, promotion now comes with a raise. Yeah, well played. Alright. Edwin, Device Kingpin. It was 4-4-4, now it's a 3-3-3. Is that a nerf? Yeah, it's a nerf. Kinda. Yeah, reduce the cost, but reduce the power here. Okay. Alright, Sprint. Before it was 6, now it's 5. That's a buff. Silverleaf Poison. 1 cost, okay. Halkias. Alright, let's see. If you control a secret, store Halkias' soul inside of it. It resummons Halkias when triggered. Alright, that's the old text. What's new? Death Rattle, Stealth. Store Halkias' soul inside of a friendly secret. It resummons Halkias when triggered. So you gave him stealth, Yeah, pretty much you gave himself. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Card draw has traditionally been one of Rogue's strengths, but it doesn't feel like a strength in the current meta. The buffs to Edwin, Sprint, and Silverleaf are all made with the intention of reinforcing card draw as a strength of a class. Merkle Rogue has not been overperforming in power, but we are aware it can win in a frustrating way, so we'll be keeping an eye on how it develops following these buffs. We also wanted to show a little love to the new secret package. We're starting with a buff to Helkias that makes him feel better to play, but we may revisit this package later if it needs additional support. Interesting. Alright, we better keep an eye on him. Alright, what's next? Sanguine Depths. It was a deal 1 damage to a minion and give it a +1 attack. Now it's a deal 1 damage to a minion and give it a +2. They buffed the effect. Alright. Imbue attacks. Alright, what's new? After hero attacks, give your damage minions 1/1. 2/2 instead. After your hero attacks, give your damage minion 1/2. And then this one. Infuse, they reduce it by 2 instead of 3. Okay. That's a buff. Cruel Taskmaster. 2/2. Now it's a 2/3. Okay. Along with Demon Hunter, Warrior have been struggling in this expansion. Okay, I agree. A big part of that is that their new Enrage Warrior archetype hasn't been nearly as powerful as we'd hoped to be. These 3 buffs are targeted at improving the Enrage Warrior archetype, which we hope to see become a player in the metagame. Okay, alright. Can I agree? Oh, and by the way, how about you bring the Enrage keyword back? Eh? Bring it back, Blizzard. Alright. Tidal Revenant. Valkyrie, deal 5 damage, gain 5. Now it's a deal 5 damage, gain 8. That's a buff. Biggie buff. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, deal 5 damage. Alright. Now it's 1 instead of 2. Now it's 2 instead of 3. We may have been a little overzealous when we were addressing Control Warrior in the last balance patch. We're correcting that here. We're also giving them a couple of new tools in Slam and Bash, which might even make their way into a non-Control Warrior list. Okay. Now we finished with the pretty much the standard and the wild patch notes. Now it's time for the Battlegrounds patch notes updates. Okay, starting with Lich Basil has been moved to Armor Tier 1. Okay, Dazzin Daryl, Deathwing, Elite Starseeker, Guff Rune Totem, and Sneed have been moved to Armor Tier 2. Alright. And here are the changes, hero changes. Lich Basil, she used to take 2 damage and add 1 gold coin to hand. Now she takes double the damage, which is gonna be 4 damage, but she will gain 2 gold this turn only. Look. There is a difference between you keep the gold to other and keep stacking, and there's that you will use it this turn only. So yeah, this is like you gain something and you will sacrifice something. Yeah, so you need 2 gold, take 4 damage. Oh, and you need to use those gold coins now. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Alright then. Guff Rune Totem. Alright, he used to be 3/2 friendly minion from each tavern. Now, give a friendly minion of each tavern tier to 2. They nerfed them. They pretty much nerfed the Lich Basil. Yikes. And Deathwing, he was +2, now it's +3. That's a buff. Alright, Kel'Thas, now every third minion you play gets 2/2. Instead of every third minion you buy gets 2/2. So instead of buying, now it's play. Okay. Elite Star Seeker. Now it's 1 cost instead of 3, I think. Cost 1. Discover a minion from your tavern tier. Costs 1 more after each use. Instead of when you upgrade Bob's Tavern, get a recruitment map. Ah, okay. It's a complete change here. I see. Okay. It used to be a passive. This one. Now it's a discover a minion of your tavern tier. Alright. Alright, let's see. Sneed. Before, give a minion Death Rattle, summon a random minion from a lower tavern tier. Now it's a give a minion Death Rattle, summon a random minion from a tavern tier lower. Huh? Isn't that the same thing? Dev comment. Oh, okay. This is only a clarifying text change, not a functional change. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. You know, maybe you should have like, for example, if you're gonna say hero changes, say this one is a nerf, and the other one that's a buff, and the other one's just text change. Okay? Yeah. Alright then. Minion changes. Okay. Lieutenant Gar and Greasebot have been returned to the minion pool. Ah, welcome back. Okay, what do we got here? Just drink water. Alright then. Greasebot. Used to be Divine Shield. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give it a 3/2 permanent. Now it's after a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give it a 2/2 permanently. Ah, pretty much they nerfed it. Okay. Lorak. This used to be Tavern Tier 6, now he is Tavern Tier 5. That's it. Gentle Jin. Alright. Death Rattle, summon another random elemental and add a copy to your hand. Now it's add another random elemental to your hand and summon a copy of it. What the... I went blank. Isn't it the same thing? This means that you will now receive the copy of the elemental in your hand even if you can't summon it. Ah, okay. So they reversed the role here. Before, when there is no space, Gentle Genie is useless with the Death Rattle. Okay? Because he will summon but will not give you a copy. But now they reverse the role. Okay. Evolving Chroma Wing. Alright, before it was 1/1. After you upgrade your Tavern Tier, gain up for each friendly dragon. Now it's a 1 attack with 4 health. After you upgrade your Tavern Tier 1, gain 1 for each friendly dragon. Now they gave him 3 extra health for survivability. Okay. Great deal. Dark Moon price. Reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 6. Now it's 5. Nerfed. Okay. Alright, Duels update. What we got? Brill Bones. now only triggers if an enemy minion is destroyed with a spell. Alright. Killmox, the banished one, is now counted as an imp. Darius Crowley's Fire. Hero power reduced from 2 mana to 1. Alright. Fire the hero power reduced from 3 to 2. Alright. Result Reinforcement signature treasure reduced from 6 to 5. Pretty much of these just for our friend Darius Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Okay. Bug fixes. Corrected the text on 2 of Brightwing's mercenary abilities. Okay. Remove duels achievements based on heroes not in the game. Thank you. Kind of annoying. Alright. That's pretty much about patch 24.0.3. Okay, so where we go from here? Well, pretty much we're gonna continue playing this expansion. I will not be surprised that there's gonna be, I think the lineup is gonna be this big update for Battlegrounds, which is the Battlegrounds season. I don't know what's gonna be, but I'm interested to see where they gonna go with the Battlegrounds perks. I will not be surprised that it will have its own battle pass. Who knows? I don't know, but we will see. And there is a tingling in my mind that there is gonna be a Book of Heroes featuring maybe Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, we shall see. Alright then, that's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below what you think about these changes so far. Alright, and hit that subscribe button for any new videos. Don't forget to hit the bell. Okay, take care, and I will see you later. Bye bye.